Hi everybody, Fred Masterson with Hook and Barrel Magazine with you today. Recently I got a chance to run a rifle that's had quite the buzz about it, the new Sig MCX-Regulator. Let's take a look. So the Sig MCX-Regulator is indeed a unique rifle, primarily if we look at the aesthetics of it. What we have is an MCX upper, and it is true an MCX upper. If I were to detach this and put it onto an AR lower, it would run just fine. But the question, the unique nature, as I said, is the stock and the way that's configured. Brings the question why. Now, Sig has this rifle classified as a ranch rifle, and I can appreciate that. However, my personal opinion, and I think more likely than not, that this is a gun for people behind enemy lines. Now, what I mean by that is if you're in a state that has very restrictive gun laws and you're not allowed to have an AR-15, you can still have this rifle, in most cases. There are some states where you can't even have a sharp stick, I get that. So I think that Sig has given a tip of the hat to those that are stuck in bad locations. Now, mechanically, we have the MCX upper, which is a true standard MCX upper. Adjustable gas, short stroke piston, medium length barrel, medium contour barrel, and a decent muzzle brake on it. The trigger on it is pretty doggone nice, but then once again we come back to the stock. And the stock is a Magpul stock designed primarily for the Mossberg 500-590 shotguns. And what that does is takes away some of the boogeyman aspects of this gun. It doesn't look like an AR-15 anymore, and while that's ridiculous to some of us, it's unfortunately the fact that some people have to live with. What I do like about this stock is that we can adjust the length of pull on it, and it is very comfortable. I realize that for those that cut their teeth and really embody the AR-15 manual of arms, this may be a little bit different. I say that because in this pistol grip configuration, we're accustomed to simply reaching forward and dropping the mag. It's a little bit of a reach, so I will be going forward to release that. Now, the MCX-Regulator is ambidextrous. We have ambi safety, we have ambi bolt release, and ambi mag release. Now, safety, let's talk about that just a moment. Because of the way this gun's configured, I can have a traditional AR safety. So what I have is a lever type safety. That's something you might find like in a handgun. It's firm, but it's not ridiculous. Overall, on the range, the gun ran extremely well. Now, I know that the internet is awash with criticism of this gun, but I pretty much believe that 99% of those people haven't fired their rifle. Is it an AR-15? No. And it's not supposed to be. What it is a stopgap. It's a gun for people that can't have an AR-15, and it serves that role really well. I found the gun to be reliable. I ran a variety of ammo through it. In all honesty, it was very accurate. So the gun is feature rich. We obviously have a ton of mounting points on the foregrip, but we also have an Arca rail mount on the gun if I want to run this off a bipod, which is a very cool feature. We have a full length Picatinny rail that we can mount glass on. Now the gun comes sans glass without any glass on it, but Sig has a plethora of glass to choose from, or you may choose to put another brand on it as well. Overall, I found the gun very comfortable and, as I said, very accurate to shoot. I ran almost 700 rounds through this gun in a short duration of time. It had no malfunctions or issues whatsoever. So a tip of the hat to Sig for building this rifle. While it may not be for everybody, it is indeed a rifle for those that can't have an AR-15. And that takes a little bit of courage on a company-wise, because they're going to take some slings and arrows for it. As I said, the gun ran fine. If you're looking for a rifle, an AR that's not really an AR, or maybe you're in a jurisdiction or a place you're behind enemy lines, I would highly encourage you to take a long look at the MCX-Regulator. Hope this is helpful. If you have questions, as always, please let me know. But until I see you again, stay safe.